All good things probably have to come to an end soon.
In this vast and frenzied metropolis, a most remarkable phenomenon is unfolding. This Canuck and his family, driven by an insatiable urge to relocate, is embarking on a great migration. Observe how effortlessly the family patriarch manages the workers carrying out their worldly belongings as if imbued with some great project management skills. The moving work hurtles forward, propelled by a complex interplay of human psychology and logistical necessity. The family within this home, fueled by excitement and trepidation, are poised on the cusp of transformation. When they arrive at their destination, the family will be forced to adapt to a novel environment, one that promises both promise and perhaps some peril. Will they thrive in this unfamiliar terrain? Only time will tell. But for now, we can only marvel at the sheer audacity of this most human endeavour. And so another chapter begins, as the Nguyen family stake their claim in the Kingdom of Thailand. Their great migration continues, an eternal testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit.
Wow, that was such a great intro, David. But if you can do me one more solid and narrate my trip to Thailand and all the stuff that happened through there, that'd be great. Thanks, man.
In this modern jungle, where humans navigate the complexities of global travel, we find ourselves on a fascinating journey. Meet Duke, our patriarch from the previous clip, about to embark on a 20-plus hour journey overseas to receive the family's worldly belongings in the new lands his family will call home. As he prepares for takeoff, our traveller must first contend with the challenge of deciphering a different language and hope there will be English language movies to keep him entertained throughout the journey. Ah, the cries of an infant, a signal that our traveller is not alone on this adventure. The young one, sensing what would annoy other passengers the most, lets out plaintive wails, a universal language, understood by all who have experienced it in air travel. As we watch our traveller settle into this new environment, we are reminded that not all air carriers are created equally. Here, we see Saudi Airlines trying to set the bar ever so higher by giving our traveller some familiar comforts for his long journey, such as disposable socks, a toothbrush and some toothpaste, and a night mask. Also, in what can only be described as intervention from a higher power, our traveller is provided with some earplugs to thwart the adversarial baby heard previously. The only challenge now left is for Duke to pit his often sensitive stomach against the exogenous input known as airline food. Will things be fine for the next 20-plus hours, or could there be explosive results? The human experience, in all its complexity and nuance, is played out on this aircraft, a microcosm of our modern world.
So I made it through security for my transfer, but weird thing is that they weren't concerned about the 3 computers I had in my carry-on and backpack. More concerned about my the hard drives that were in my hard drive enclosure, and more specifically, it was the price of it. I guess there's a duty on hard drives here in Saudi Arabia. Who knows? Anyways, my $3,000 desktop and a Mac Mini and the little gaming PC, it didn't really matter. They were bugging about it. So I said, yeah, it cost like about $50 because they're old 8 terabyte drives, and they let it go. Oh well. Here's the airport. Not sure what this thing is. Maybe it's an ancient torture device, but who knows? Looks neat. As you can see, the airport is pretty modern. Not a lot of people for some reason, but pretty modern. So given I had a few hour layover before I got my flight to Thailand, I went to search about the airport here, and found myself a lounge. This is great for folks who have the credit cards that let you have access to lounges, but I have a couple of passes that were given to me for free on my banking app, so I might as well use it. I'm not sure what the big deal is here. It looks like you get a few snacks and free drinks, I guess, so it saves you a few dollars. But for some reason, this lounge here was super full. Just people sitting around eating and trying to get a plug to charge in their phones and stuff like that. Because for some reason, in the Saudi airport, it didn't have any plugs for folks to plug their phones or chargers or what have you, right? So yeah, this is the lounge. Yeah, what I said about the airport being very modern, I take it all back. I guess I'll have to hold it for another 7 hours or so. Anyways, wish me luck. This is the face of someone who had a good bowel movement after 7 hours of waiting. Jokings aside, this is more of the traditional food I'm used to having. My first meal since getting off the flight. Just have to now wait for the shipping container to come by and then start unloading. Yeah, people are playing soccer in the stadium. That's where we go get our free charging every other week, courtesy of the city. All right, but all good things probably have to come to an end soon because certain idiots in the world, such as the folks who went and destroyed the charger plugs for the free charging stations here, thinking somehow that would stick it to the man Elon, which has nothing to do with Canada. As you can see, some of the high brain idiots here destroying chargers so that other people can't plug in. Absolute morons.